For you, Tony, leisure development in Verwood must be something you're particularly proud of, considering that in the late 90s you were a young mother who was campaigning to get a swimming pool in the town because it really lacked the facilities for the growing population. Do you think the lifestyle choices available in Verwood really satisfy the need of the town today?
Today I would give you a different answer than I would have given you, as you say, back in the late 90s when I got involved in campaigning for facilities. At that time, Verwood had changed from a small village of 3,500 to 7,500 when I moved there, to what is now 14,500, 15,000 people. Big changes in a very short space of time, and the facilities hadn't had the opportunity to keep pace with all that development, and the investment always comes in afterwards. So as a young mum, I had been very concerned about the lack of facilities and ended up getting involved in a campaign which eventually ended up in standing for election. And I've sort of been there ever since. But as Spencer said right at the beginning of this interview, it's about your roots, and I have always cared passionately about my local community, and ever since that campaign I have worked very hard to try and get in the various facilities that we need in Verwood, which started from rebuilding the toilets on the Ferret Green to actually getting Ferret Green there from being an illegal car park on common land, right through to what the formation of the community centre, the hub that was built a few years ago. And now with the expansion of Morrison's, we've got another wonderful opportunity, because our existing leisure centre was very small, what we would call a 3-court badminton hall, which wasn't big enough to do five-a-side football, and a very cramped, out-of-date fitness area in the area above. And with the sale of that to Morrison's, we've been able to provide an extension to the hub, and last week opened a 50-bay fitness suite, and there's a separate cycle room, there's weights, there's everything, and it's all state-of-the-art modern.
It's very futuristic. I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, and it really is something to be seen. So that's part of it. And then the other part, in conjunction with the Emmanuel Middle School and the Salisbury Diocese, is the construction of a sports hall down at the middle school campus. And again, it's going to be bigger and better and brighter. We're going from a 3-court to a 4-court hall, which will be high enough to allow indoor trampolining, for example. And above the area at the front, there will be specialist music and drama facilities for the school, and the hall itself will be shared between the school and the community, so everybody will benefit. We have to compromise by sharing,
yes,
but we get to share something that is bigger and better for all.